easy walk to freedom. No easy way to carry the load. No easy walk to freedom. No easy way to the end of the road.
With the government of the time censoring everything from organizations to banning people from the country in the 1980s and 90s, it was a tricky time to sing about the struggle. One of the founders of Shifty Records, Lloyd Ross, explains that ironically the only friend Shifty Records really had at the time was the print media.
The problem was back then, radio didn't play us. There was, of course, television didn't either because of the lyrics. There were very few venues in the country, so it was very, very difficult for the artists, but they still actually just kept on soldiering on, making the music that they had to make, because that's what was inside them, without any commercial considerations.
Ross spoke at a press conference this week at the Alliance Française of Johannesburg, where most of the screenings and exhibitions that make up Shifty September will be held. During September, members of the public are invited to come learn about the history of the music movement that shook South Africa. Catherine Kennedy from the South African History Archive, or SAHA, has been working day and night digging up historical photos and content from the 80s to provide wider public access to this history of musical activism.
A lot of people don't really know about the music and about the Shifty story, and it'd be really interesting to see how people respond to it now that it is easier to get the tunes out there.
South Africans, let it be done before dawn.
We are on the winning side. The people are on the winning side. It is very clear to everybody who is opposed to the people that whoever is involved, whoever belongs to the other camp, doesn't have a future. The future belongs to us.
Do something to facilitate change in Africa.
When Ross started this Shifty September project, it was only meant to be an exhibition. He and Saha then started adding documentaries, panel discussions, and finally what is thought to be a small concert is now headlining some serious talent. The Shifty Heritage Music Festival, which ends off the Shifty September month of celebrations, will see an exciting lineup of multiple artists rocking at the famous Baseline nightclub in Newtown, Johannesburg, says Ross.
There are a lot of musicians out there that were with Shifty that I think would have a big hole in their lives if they didn't make it here. So we're trying everything we can to get them here. It's really to get those musicians here so we can have one unique big bash while everybody is still able to walk and sing.
Stil en luister in die donker uur na die nachtgeluide van Lisa se klavier.
By making use of a crowdfunding site, Thunder Fund, together with Saha, Shifty has raised just over 40,000 rand and is still growing. For SABC News in Johannesburg, I'm Nina Oosthuizen.
Van Lisa se klavier.